Hello there, this is Earl Bryant coming at you from the New York City suburbs of Long Island, and it is time once again for Pearls from Earl, where it is my mission to educate, edify, and encourage excellence in every area of your life. Today's Pearl is called What a Road Trip Taught Me About Attraction Marketing. Chances are you have been on a road trip at least one time in your life, and that road trip had to be at least 6 hours in length. Now, I mentioned 6 hours for a specific reason, which I'll get to in a moment. But you can probably remember this, and use your imagination if you need to. It's late at night, you're getting ready to go on the road, somewhere out of town, a good distance away. It's most likely after 11 o'clock or after midnight, and you and your spouse have planned this trip and you're ready to go. Your kids are all dressed up in their pajamas, they've got their blankets and their pillows, and they're ready to get in the back seat of the car and get all snuggly and comfortable so they can go to sleep because it's late at night and they can get some rest. You planned this trip where you're going to leave late at night because you want to get on the road when it's relatively quiet, there's little traffic, and you can make good time and get as far out on the road as possible before the next sunrise so you can beat the morning traffic and get as close to your destination as possible before you have to deal with any traffic. You may have packed a nice little picnic lunch for your kids and yourself so that you can have something to eat while you're on the road and not to be concerned about being too hungry, at least for a good little while. And you get on the road, you get on the parkway, you get on the interstate, and you can count on some things that are going to happen along the way if you're on the road at least 6 hours. For one thing, your vehicle is only carrying so much fuel, so at some point you're going to run low on fuel and you're going to need to stop and refuel. At some point, the food that you prepared for the trip is going to run out, and somebody or everybody in your party is going to get hungry, so you're going to have to stop somewhere to eat. You might get a little bit sleepy or feel like you're going to nod off or get a little drowsy. Even if you switch off and you take turns driving, both of you might get a little bit tired, a little bit sleepy. You might need a rest area to put your head up and put your feet back for a little bit, stretch your legs, go to the restroom. Or if it's a longer trip, you might stop at a hotel for a few hours and get some shut-eye so that you can get back on the road and be rejuvenated or revived and refreshed, so you don't have to be concerned about getting into an accident because you got a little bit drowsy. You might want to stop at a convenience store along the way if you get hungry, or a fast food restaurant or a sit-down restaurant, or maybe even a grocery store or a supermarket on the way so you can buy some grocery items so you can just make some food and travel at the same time and save yourself a little bit of time and do that. You can also count on this. Before you actually find any of those establishments, on the side of the road, you're going to find billboards on either side of the road. You're going to have these billboards that advertise a lot of these establishments, whether it's a hotel, whether it's a gas station, a restaurant, a convenience store, a campground, some kind of attraction. And as you get near the exit that these billboards tell you where these places are located, as you go up the exit ramp, you're going to see road signs that lead you to these different places. And the reason that these road signs are there is because they want to help you get to those places as easily as possible so that you can do business there and get your needs met. And the people who own these establishments and operate these establishments understand that they're going to be serving road-weary travelers at some point during the day. People who might need something to eat, who might need some gas, who might need some rest, who might need some directions because they're not familiar with the area and they have these needs that they need to get serviced. Now, these people are in position to help you along the way. They want you to have as easy a time finding them as possible, and they are in position to serve you for one major goal: to help you get from where you started to where you want to go as safely and as securely as possible. They put themselves in position, they anchor themselves, they put their shovel in the ground, they plant their flag, and they put themselves in place to help you along the way. That is their way to serve you and to get you where you want to be as safely as possible. That is their purpose of being in position. They position themselves ahead of you so that they can help you and they can serve you. Now, you might be wondering, after hearing this little bitty story, what could that possibly have to do with attraction marketing? Well, if you're in business, whether you're online or offline, what you want to do is put yourself in place ahead of road warriors, road travelers, weary travelers, also called prospects, who are looking to get from point A to point B as safely and securely as possible. And they are looking for people who can help them along the way to reach their destination, whatever that destination is. And they're looking for people who are on the road ahead of them, who can help them reach their destination and help them meet their needs. You, as a business owner, want to put yourself in position as close to that highway, if you will, that internet superhighway, the internet interstate, or even offline. You want to put yourself in position where you can help people to get where they want to go, where they can get their needs met. There's a saying in marketing circles that says, you don't buy a drill because you want a drill, you buy a drill because you want a hole. Well, if you are owner of an establishment that has that drill that someone needs, you want to make yourself as easily accessible as possible so that person can find you, so they can buy that drill, so they can get that hole and get their needs met. It is a whole lot easier for you, although it might take a lot of work at the beginning, to put yourself in position and set yourself up to help people and to service people and to meet their needs and their wants and their desires. It's a lot tougher to get it set up in the beginning, but you only have to do it one time. And once you get it done, once you're in place and you're in position and you make it easy for people to find you, then they can come to you and get what they need because they want to come to you and they want you to help them. In fact, they will tell you what to sell them. They will tell you how you can help them. And all you have to do is ask them how you can help them. They will be very eager and very willing to tell you how you can help them. Because if you have what they want, they'll come by droves if you're in the right position and you make yourself easy to find. And in fact, in the long run, it's a lot more effective for you to put yourself in a position where you can be found, as opposed to those people who are in business who think that the most effective way is to get in a vehicle of their own and get on the highway alongside those travelers, those prospects who are looking for someone to help them, who see someone on the road with them who's trying to chase them down and try to get them to pull over. That person is not going to be as successful in the long run, because that prospect who's on the road is going to look at you in that vehicle alongside and not know what you want and not know what you're about, and they're not going to trust you. It's a lot easier for you to work to put yourself in position ahead of that prospect so that prospect can find you. Because the number one rule of selling is people like to buy, they don't like to be sold. And if a prospect likes to buy, that means they want to make their own decision about where they go, who they do business with, and how often. If you let the prospect make the decision where they want to go, and you put yourself in a position where it's easy for them to make that decision, they'll come to you, no questions asked, and they'll be willing to do it. A certain someone who put together a franchise system that's known worldwide, and I'll just tell you that, I'll just give you a little hint. I think you understand who I'm talking about. He said to a group of businessmen, I'm not in the food business, I'm in the real estate business, because he understood that the key was real estate. That you get yourself in position, and if you're in position, you can do business. It's all about the positioning. And then when people see where you are and they can get to you easily, they're willing to do business with you. It's all about position, or as they say in real estate, location, location, location. So, attraction marketing is about location, location, location. When you're on a road trip, you're looking for certain locations where you can get certain needs met. And that is what you want to have done. That is what I learned from a road trip about attraction marketing. And that is your Pearl from Earl. It is my hope that you got some value out of what I just shared. And if you did, please give me a like or a thumbs up. And don't be stingy. Share the wealth with someone else that you believe can benefit from the information that you have just received. And if you like it enough, Also, hit the subscribe button so you can get some more content just like this. I'll be glad to pass that along as well. This information about attraction marketing is a lesson that I learned from some people who have taught me how attraction marketing works and how I can make it work in business. And I believe they can also teach you how to make attraction marketing work for you and your business. If you believe that these people can help you with your business and help you to get yourself in position to serve your audience, serve the people that you're looking to help to get their needs met, then I invite you to click on the link that I've put below so you can get more details about how attraction marketing works, what it is, and why it is the most effective option for you and your business. There is also the option to take a 10-day test drive for $10 so you can find out how attraction marketing can work for you. And if it's not your cup of tea, you can just ask for your $10 back before the 10 days are up, and you'll get it back, no questions asked. But at the very least, you'll have the opportunity to find out what attraction marketing is, what all the fuss is about, and how it works, and how it can benefit you and your prospects. This has been another Pearl from Earl. It has been my honor and my privilege to share this with you. And until the next time when we gather around for another Pearl from Earl, when I hope to see you right back out there, this is Earl Bryant signing off from the New York City suburbs of Long Island, saying take care, be well, be blessed and not stressed, and make it a great day. Bye for now.